Welcome back to Playful Whimsies. If you'll excuse the book cat, which I'm going to have to move off here. Here you go, baby. All right, welcome back to Playful Whimsies. Today I have Lion is Down in the Dumps, and this is a Sweet Pickles book. So, just a fair warning, these books are very old. These books are from my childhood. So, quite a while ago. Most of them were this one was copyrighted the same year I was born. So it may have some weird marks in it and it may look a little worn out, but it's a well-loved book. This is called Lion is Down in the Dumps. So let's see what's up with Lion. And for all of you who have been waiting, I really appreciate how kind everyone's been and how patient that most of my subscribers have been. I really appreciate that. I've been dealing with some life situations. So this is written and illustrated by Richard Hefter, edited by Ruth Lerner Pearl. And here's Lion, and here's Camel, of course. So let's begin. And I think I might have skipped a page, so. Oh no, we're good. Enough, mumbled Lion as he walked slowly down the street. I've had just about enough. Morning, Lion, called Camel. Where are you going so early? I know you're supposed to love your friends, muttered Lion, but this is too much. What are you talking about? Asked Camel. Borrowing, cried Lion, and not feeling friendly, and my new skates. If your skates are broken, said Camel, I can fix them. It's not my skates, sobbed Lion. It's my heart. Lion trudged off slowly down the street. Wonder what happened. Lion walked past Hippo and didn't even say hello. He marched past Rabbit and didn't say good morning. Yak pulled his taxi over to the curb and tried to talk to Lion. But Lion kept right on walking. Now, if you're wondering what I do, I slow down a little bit because I am tracking the words. And this is a good strategy for those who are learning to read or learning to read, English language, is to track the words that we're reading. It also helps so you're not losing your place constantly. Camel stopped Hippo. Hippo, she said, Lion seems awfully sad. Did he say anything to you? No, answered Hippo. He didn't even say hello. He didn't say good morning to me either, said Rabbit. And it's not like him. Lion is usually so friendly. So the other reason I like to track my words is because with dyslexia, I can get mixed up very quickly. And I find that it really helps me to slow down and see what I'm actually reading. Now I'll get back to the book. Lion is upset and down in the dumps, called Yak, as he drove by in his taxi. We know that, shouted Hippo. But why is he down in the dumps? Don't know, said Yak, and he drove away. There's Yak. I wonder what's wrong with him, said Hippo. Well, said Camel, he did say something about not feeling friendly. But Lion is always friendly, cried Rabbit. He has more friends than anyone in town. He also said something about borrowing, said Camel. Has anyone borrowed anything from Lion lately? Rabbit scratched his head. As a matter of fact, I borrowed his garden hose last Wednesday, but I'm not due to return it until Friday at 4:20 p.m. I borrowed his bicycle, puffed Hippo, but I was going to return it this afternoon. Camel thought a moment. I still have the hammer I borrowed from him when I was fixing his roof. Maybe that's it, said Hippo. Maybe Lion's upset because everyone has been borrowing his stuff. In that case, said Rabbit, let's get everybody to return his stuff. That should fix things, agreed Camel. I know sometimes things can be fixed easily like that, but there are other times when it gets to a person. They walked all around town. So this shows their little block. Alligator had Lion's umbrella. She said it was Lion's fault because it rained the last time she visited him, and she had to borrow it. Goose thought that she might have borrowed some crayons from Lion, but she couldn't find them, so she decided to return some cookies instead. And there's Goof Off Goose. Walrus had Lion's red woolly hat and a pair of green mittens. Vulture had Lion's mirror. Elephant had Lion's picnic basket. Octopus had 4 pairs of Lion's socks. Quail wasn't sure. Nightingale didn't care. Kangaroo said, I took his marbles and 2 golf balls and a toy truck, but I was only kidding. Everywhere they stopped, someone had borrowed something from Lion. Now, Camel said, let's take all this stuff back to Lion. That will cheer him up. Everybody marched over to Lion's house. He wasn't home. Look at all those people. Where could he be? Wondered Quail. Now I'm really worried, moaned Walrus. This is serious. I told you, shouted Yak from his taxi. Lion is down in the dumps. We know that, yelled the Alligator. But where is he? Why doesn't anyone ever listen around here? Screamed Yak. When I say Lion is down in the dumps, I mean it. He is down in the dumps. I don't understand, you guys. I followed Lion in my taxi, and he was going down to the town dumps. So I told you where he was, and that he didn't look very happy to me, and that the town dumps is no place for someone who isn't happy. And hey, where are you going? Everybody rushed to the town dumps, and there was a lion carrying a box. Look at Lion. He is indeed in the dumps. But you know, the dumps can be a good place to find things you need. Depending on the dumps, of course. Pardon me. Lion, Lion, shouted Camel. Everything's fixed now. What are you talking about? Asked Lion. We brought back all the things we borrowed from you, said Camel. We thought that would cheer you up. But Camel, said Lion with a little tear in his eyes, I don't need all that stuff back. That's not why I'm unhappy. Well, what is it then? Asked Hippo. Look at Lion. He is indeed crying. Another tear slid down Lion's face. It's my new roller skates. Your new roller skates? Asked Camel. Yes, said Lion. I don't want to lend my new roller skate, and I know one of you will want to borrow them. And if I say no, I feel mean and unfriendly, and I don't like to feel that way. So, said Lion, I came down here to the dumps to find a couple of boxes and some wood. Why? Asked Quail. Because, said Lion, if I build 2 scooters with boxes and woods and I use 1 roller skate for wheels on each scooter and I have 1 scooter to ride on and 1 to lend to my friends, that way I can make everybody happy. Are you sure? Asked Quail. Sounds like Lion has some pretty interesting ideas. Then everyone helped Lion build 2 scooters. When they were finished, Lion smiled and said, Thanks a lot, guys. Now, who would like the first ride? I think it's cool that they painted the heart on it. That was pretty. I would, shouted Alligator. She hopped on one of the scooters and took off down the street. Me too, yelled Iguana, and she hopped on the other scooter and rode away. I don't think that's quite what he had planned. Lion scratched his mane. Gee, he sighed. I think something went wrong. I guess you should have built 3 scooters, snickered Kangaroo. And that is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed this playful whimsies. I know I did. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.